Brellan. Am I saying your name right? Brellan? What's up? How's it going? I've been okay. Have you been doing? I've been alright. Yeah, it has been quite a while. I didn't stream all weekend. And I think the last time we streamed was like Thursday or something, right? So yeah, it has been a while. Yeah, it has been a while. Hello, it's been a while. Hey, Henry, how's it going? Jenny, how's it going? It's good to see you again. I'm doing okay. How are you doing? What did you eat for dinner? I had kimbap. How about you? Kim Jong-un, what did you have for dinner? You have a cold? I am very sorry to hear that. So sorry to hear that. I really am. I know that I don't sound like I'm very sorry to hear that, but I really am. I really wish you weren't sick. Very sorry to hear that you have a cold. I guess it's just a good reminder to take it easy. It's a good reminder to take things easy. Don't overdo it. Don't push yourself, right? Good evening to you too. Yeah, I'm suddenly curious. What did you do until 1 this time? What did I do right up until I started the stream? Well, I spent my morning, most of the morning, out with my family. We took the dogs out. We had a really nice walk out. It was just beautiful outside. And then I came back and I went right to work. I had an early dinner today. I had some kimbap. Now I'm here. How about you? SSA name. How about you? You've been working like a dog since this morning. It's good to have a job though, right? I just had kimbap for dinner. Yeah. You know, the thing that I like most about kimbap and most other foods that you eat with your hands is that there is usually very little to clean up afterwards. It's usually just the wrapping, if there is one. Usually when it comes to foods that you eat with your hands, there's usually very little to clean up afterwards. Like barely a plate, right? Are you currently living in Korea or abroad? I am in Korea. I've been in Korea since 1994. I was in the US for about 6 years when I was a very young child. I barely have any memory left from that time. My family and I, we all came back in 1994, and I've been here ever since. And which do you prefer? If I had to choose one, if I had to choose between one or the other, I think I would choose 겉절이. Because the taste is not as strong, you know, because it's kind of like a salad, right? It's kind of like a salad. Gonna make it with ombok, some kind of cabbage. I don't know what an ombok is. 연두부랑 낫또 좋아하시나요? Not so much. Even when it comes to meat, it's not always the tenderer the better. For me, I actually enjoy a good amount of toughness in the meat so that there's something to chew. I kind of enjoy that feeling. I enjoy a little bit of toughness in the meat. And so I think that's one of the reasons I don't enjoy 연두부 all that much, because it's just super soft, right? It just melts in your mouth. It literally just melts in your mouth, right? There's no need for chewing at all. Although I guess sometimes I do enjoy that. But normally I don't. And natto, I don't know. My wife enjoys it a lot, actually. And I just tried it once and I did not like it. Maybe I don't like the texture. I'm not really sure. Do you often have trouble concentrating on your work? Absolutely. You know, I'm starting to believe that I have ADHD. I'm serious. I'm starting to believe I have ADHD. I saw a list of the symptoms, of the most commonly known symptoms of ADHD, and I actually qualify for most of what was on the list. I wasn't officially diagnosed by a doctor, but I don't know, I just read through a list of symptoms, and I feel like I may qualify for a lot of those. Who knows? I mean, maybe that list is totally wrong. Who knows, right? Do you have something that you wish you had done when you were younger? Some people say reading books, studying harder. I was wondering, what's it to you? I think it's probably the same for most people. Like, pay more attention to my health, eat more healthy food, because I was so into junk food and really bad food. and probably not smoke, because I used to smoke. I don't anymore. I haven't smoked in years. I think I told this story before. A few months before I finished my military service, I got really sick. That's when my first symptoms began. I still have the symptoms now. It's not as bad as it was back then, but that's when it started. And when it started, it was really, really bad. I barely got any sleep, and that went on for months. And so I was just stressed out of my mind. It's not like I could just ask for a day off. Right? I was in the military. I couldn't ask for a day off and just go to bed. And that's actually when I started smoking. And I guess I kind of got addicted to it for a while, but then eventually I quit. But I guess if I were to go back, I would not smoke. I would take better care of my teeth. You know, just the typical things that most people regret about. It's natural that not a few people start smoking in the army. I'm assuming that you're saying that it's quite common for people to start smoking in the army. Yeah. And you know, I was so close to not being one of those people. You know what I mean? I was so close to not being one of those people because I started smoking just a few months before I finished the service. I was so close. I hate too much delivery food. Oh, you ate too much delivery food last year, so your health got a bit messed up. I used to like samsaman mat. I don't know what that is, but once I got hooked on jagochong, okay. Healthy. I think I can guess what samsaman mat means. Healthy food just didn't taste good anymore, so now I'm trying. Okay. I've been really eating very, very healthy food lately. I've come to a point where it's actually hard to go back to junk food. Like once I try junk food, I realize just how bad it is and just how bad it tastes, really. I'm at that point now. Maybe it's because I'm getting old, but I'm at this point where it's hard to go back to junk food. I mean, before, just like you said, it was so easy to go back into the bad eating habit, but who knows? Maybe it's just lasting a little longer this time. Maybe eventually I'll go back to eating junk food, but hopefully not. Do you enjoy your work? I think my job is great fit for me, and I feel like you too. Oh, for me, the thing is this. This is the only thing that I know how to do. I don't know how to do anything else. And I have somehow found a way to make a living off of this. Since this is the only thing I know how to do, I have to find a way to enjoy it as much as I can. Otherwise, it's just going to be too hard. So I have created a kind of system within what I do where I can just enjoy certain parts of it. And it's great to hear that you're enjoying your job. That's great. You're very lucky. Even if you have a really good strategy lined up, I think those who find a job that they end up enjoying and that they are satisfied with, those people are really, really lucky. Like, they're really, really lucky. Well, as I always say, you don't need to... I think that's good, actually. It's actually good moving away from studying the language to just using it. Just do stuff in English. Watch a movie. Watch a Netflix show or something. But in English, right? Watch YouTube videos in English. There are tons of ways that you can use English and not study it and actually learn so much more. You understand only 20% of what I'm saying, that's fine. That's okay. It's okay. That's perfectly fine. You have to get used to not understanding 100%. You have to get used to that. What do you think the most important thing to learn the English? I mean, what attitude? Learning English is exactly the same as anything else we learn in life. Whether it's driving, cooking, drawing, dancing, singing, it's exactly the same as any of those things. That's the mindset that everybody needs. I notice even native speakers find it hard to use proper expression when they live in another country as a foreigner. But Sam, what have you done to improve English? Native speakers find it hard to use proper expression when they live in another country as a foreigner. Are you saying that they They forget their mother tongue? Is that what you mean? What have I done to improve my English? It's not about method. It's not about how. So this is the mindset that you need. It's not about how. It's not about method. It's about how much and how long. And so what I'm trying to say is I just spend a lot of time using English. Just speak English, whatever. When I get a chance, I believe in myself. Well, I mean, there's really nothing to believe in yourself about. It's just, speaking another language, it's not like this huge thing where you have to believe in yourself. No, you're not climbing Mount Everest. You just use the language. There's nothing special about it. You're not taking a huge risk in life or anything like that.